Finally, no rain. And I told the boys, Alpha and Beta, that they were going to have a couple lessons this week. This is the first one this week, first week in May. What we're going to do is what we did last week, only we're going to do it in reverse order. We're trying to get them ready for shearing this Sunday. We actually were thinking of shearing last Sunday, but because the weather started looking so predictably severe, we changed our mind and decided to do it this coming Sunday. So today is May 5th or 6th, I'm not sure, and it is Wednesday, I think. I lose track of the days too. Okay, now I'm going to be carefully walking to our new tacking area.
You want the tarp down?
And Tavis is trying to ask me something, but I'm too far away to hear it. Can't walk fast out here because you're going to see it's still slippery and muddy over here. We know that in the winter. But after this week, there's not supposed to be a bunch of rain. We'll see if the prediction is correct. See, here's where it starts getting slippery. Right here is even some wet mud. Okay. Here are the two boys. There's Alpha, there's Beta. We're going to do it first with Beta. Last time we did it first with Alpha, because he's usually our fast learner. By the end of the lesson, they were okay on stepping on the tarp. They weren't crazy about it, though. They don't understand why that tarp is on the ground. And of course, the reason it's there is because I want to preserve their fur when we clip or shear them here this weekend, I hope. And I've got a flip in ready to go with black plastic bags to keep their furs, their fleeces separate. Now that's Alpha, right?
Yeah.
You're going to do Beta first, but you're going to get them in?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. They know they're not being 100% compliant, though. All right, this is all part of working with livestock. Communicate, let them know what we're gonna do, give them pressure if they don't do it.
You want to stand here so they don't go back here?
Say it again.
Can you stand here so they don't go back here?
You want me to stand there?
Yeah.
Okay, carefully, because it's pretty slippery back here. Let me get over there. They're being resistant. We haven't had a lesson for about 5 days because of the weather. The goats are over there. They like to be near us, especially when we have lessons. Okay, now because I'm standing here with the camera in my hand, Alpha is likely to just go in that gate. But you see, he'll find out that the tarp is on the ground, and that he'll resist that. And he's got a weed hanging from his forelock. Oh, he's resisting, okay. He's gonna go in. I think you're gonna have to close the gate or he'll come right out. Should I stand there? Just keep it kind of closed but not locked. Okay, he's in there now. He's looking around. He says, oh dear, that gate is closed. He wanted to go into the big pasture. Here comes Beta, and he's anxious. Yes. Very good. We brought out another halter because last time Beta got so upset he actually broke his halter pulling away from the lead line connection. Now this is Beta. We're gonna get his halter on. We've got many a video showing you how we halter trained him. Repetition is so important. That's why we're doing it again, what we did just before last weekend. Since we decided not to shear, and I'm really glad we decided not to shear last weekend. Okay, now Beta, he's saying, no, I'm not going on it. We finally got him on it. Last time, and this time he's still resisting. Oh, and he's thinking of going on his laying down because he knows that's a correct answer. No, but he doesn't want to come on to the tarp. And of course we'd prefer to shear on the tarp so that all the beautiful fleece doesn't get dirty from the dirt. Okay, how are we going to encourage him to go forward? And he still doesn't have a toe on the tarp. And if you look at my last video, you'll see we finally did get both boys on the tarp. But they weren't too happy about being on it. I'll bring some arm extensions here for next time. Yeah, that's how we broke the halter last time. Yes. He sure doesn't want to be on the tarp. The only other way I could do this is to buy rubber mats, which is expensive and they're heavy. Or we can maybe move some rubber mats from the sheds. You want to straighten out the tarp when you have a chance. It's all messed up behind you. But number one is his behavior, his reaction. We made progress. Good. Now he's on the tarp.
Yeah.
We're asking him to go down. I'm pretty sure he'll go down, even though it's a tarp. Yes, and if you try to do anything, but you can't do it when he's in cush position, try to cut his toenails. I have the...
Yeah, when we trim it, they're going to be tied up and we're going to get them really easy.
I'm not sure what you said, but
when they're tied up for trimming,
yeah,
then we can clip them. It's going to be right there.
You don't want to do it when he's laying down?
No,
okay.
Really easy when they get trimmed.
Yeah, we have done it when they've been cross-tied. It was easy with Alpha, but Beta gave us a little bit of trouble when we were training him to cross-tie. That's okay, we expect that. All right, now, is he going to come back onto the tarp? Very nice. We even brought the logs here that we used to put weight on the saddle when we taught them to carry a saddle many months ago when we were in the original tacking area. Come closer to summer, we'll be repeating those lessons. Okay, now, good. I was wondering where the clipper was. That's a good place to put it. It's making a noise. He's feeling it. We're rubbing it on his neck. See, he could be naughty right now, but he's not. He's not crazy about it, I can tell that, but he's not so scared that he's resistant. Good. Very good. I'm so glad that we have a chance to do this again, and we'll do it again one more day this week. By tomorrow, it should be sunny. Asking him to cush. Cush is the request for down. Yes. Now, if you go to his tail area and touch him with the clippers when it's on, is he gonna freak out? Not. His ears are back, but he's not freaking out. Could you actually clip a little bit? Just a little bit? It's not supposed to be? Okay. One small step at a time, repetition, pressure if they don't give us the right answer, and click if they do. Clicker training. You gotta click. What word are you using to ask him to go?
Come.
Come? Okay. Doesn't matter what word we use as long as we're consistent. Okay, he's a little bit hung up on the tarp.
Come. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Now his left rear is still hung up on the tarp, but he's not freaking out.
Come on. Come on.
Do you think when you and Matthew are actually clipping, if you take the lead like you are now, and he's standing there with the clipper, we can deal with misbehavior if it occurs?
No, they gotta be tied down.
You want to tie him down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then we have to practice that tomorrow. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have to.
That's a two-person. We'll do it when we do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You kind of know where you're going to tie to, and do we have the ropes ready?
Yeah.
Okay. They have been tied down when they've been sheared twice in the past, and they were fine on being tied down. I was worried back then, but it was a professional traveling shearing group, and they knew what they were doing. Good boy. Okay, now we're gonna ask Alpha to do it. He's standing at the gate. I think Beta should stay here while we ask Alpha to do it so that Alpha doesn't get afraid. Okay, you see how when he touches him on the neck, it's like, okay, I'll stop. You see that a lot on YouTube videos when people are working with their alpacas. Touch them on the neck, even if it's not with your hand, if it's with a cane or a rope. They'll usually stop and allow the next step.
Come on. Come. Come. Come.
He's resisting. Tavis is asking him to come. When he gets all four on the blue tarp, I'll give him a click. Two, front two are there. Backs are getting close.
Come.
And you see how Tavis is going back and forth. He's got all four on the tarp. Good boy. He now knows that that was the right answer. And now we're gonna desensitize him. Okay, first he's going down. I'm so proud of them learning how to cush for us. It took us a long time, and all my videos are there on YouTube if you want to try to watch them and see if you want to do it with your alpacas. It did work. Good. Good. And then this brush that I brought, you want to just try and brush them, or I wanted to make sure we had a brush.
I don't know if it's the right kind of brush.
Just kind of on his back. Yeah, good. I am working on trying to get ready to take my fleece from 2 years ago and what we're going to get this weekend and get it all ready for spinning. That means I have to wash it. And I have to, there are some other words, I forget them, but I have been watching YouTube videos about them. I have to get it ready for my spinning wheel. And then I have to learn how to spin it into yarn on my spinning wheel. Okay, here's the clipper. That's the #1 tool. And it is a cordless one, but it seems to have the power it needs to cut this heavy fleece on alpha and beta in May of 2026. Now Matthew's going to be our clipper. He has clipped sheep in the past. As soon as we upload this video, I'll be sending it to him. So he'll see what alpha and beta are likely to be like this Sunday. Assuming the weather is as it's predicted to be. Good. Click, click. And you see the sky is very, very cloudy.
Down. Down.
Going down.
Down.
He's got his fronts down. He's not, okay, he didn't put his backs down. Okay, now he gets it. Tavis had to kind of touch him in the rear end. Uh-oh, no, he shouldn't be getting up. We're going to have to down him again. A request to down, a cush. Good, good. And I've got my clicker.
Down. 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 Down.
He's going down, good. Very good. Uh-oh, why did he get up again? We gotta do it again, repetition until we get the right answer.
When they're tied up, they're not going to have a choice. They can't get up again. So. Down. Down.
Okay, no, he's still on his knees in the front. Okay, now he's relaxing. Uh-oh, uh-oh, we don't want that behavior.
Yeah, what I'm saying is when they're tied down to the ground, they won't be able to get up. So.
Okay, and you sure you want to wait until Sunday to try that?
Yeah, they'll be, yeah, that's fine.
Well, we won't be able to be sure that we're going to be able to finish the clipping on Sunday then. We'll have to reschedule to finish it.
We'll see how it goes.
But I think the weather's going to be good all next week.
But this is good. I mean, they're already getting used to it.
I know.
So.
I know. We're doing the right thing. Are you gonna try to get him to go down again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he seems to be fine on the tarp right now.
Down.
Now, a little bit of confusion. He didn't get a click.
Down.
Resisting putting those back legs down. Now he did it. Okay. He gets a click. Oh, that's not good.
He won't have a choice.
Well, we can't.
This is good.
We can't let him think that that's the right answer.
Well, he's not going to be able to get back up when he's tied down.
When he's tied,
Yeah.
you're going to get him down. You're not even going to clip unless he's tied down.
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, stay tuned because I will try my hardest to be out here videoing when we first start to shear, I hope, this Sunday. And I have shearing videos from the 2 years past, so we'll see how the professional shearers dealt with it. And this, with Alpha and Beta, who I've only owned for a few years. Okay, now they get to go out of their gate. And they know that. Yes, he said, I'm out of here. Okay. Okay. All right, and then we'll put everything away and we'll open the gates for them if they want to go out in the big pasture. Even though they have access to the big pasture in weather like this, they usually don't go out there unless it's sunny. It's like they say, I don't want to be far away from my shelters in case I get cold or wet. Well, I'm going to give both of them a B, B+. And there'll be follow through. I hope this Sunday. And of course, I will be out here if I can, videoing our first attempt to tie their legs down when they're down and shear them. And that's all for today, other than you see how we've got this organized. All the tack in one lidded garbage can. Our blue tarp gets folded up and put away. The clippers are in that feeder. And that feeder was put in here just in case we happen to have a horse here from the sanctuary. It's up a little too high for the alpacas. But believe me, they have 2 for at least 6 feeders over there in their tough shed shelters. And we keep them filled with hay. And we keep the nearby bowls filled with alpaca pellets. And we go out twice a day, morning and evening, and give them more carrots. These are happy boys at Shadrach Farms. Goodbye for now. Sonia Sokolow at gmail.com, the Urban Alpaca Girl.